Gemini, welcome into your reading. This is going to be a general message for you guys. See what's up with you at this time. For most of you, you may be listening at the beginning of 2025. I'm recording in January, so it could play out. These energies could play out this month into February. For others, if you just came across this video and decided to click on it, hopefully there is a message here and you gain some clarity of some sort to your situation. All right, so we have a few cards out. We have the card of Shattuck. Hold on. Shattuckite. I can't even say it. I'd restart the video, but I don't feel like it. Okay, and then it stands for the teacher. And then you also have the venom. We pulled a random stone, and you got the lapis. So instantly, once I pulled these two cards out, it was just like you're giving someone a taste of their own medicine. All right. So I don't know what this means, but that's what it feels like. And I don't know. It just seems like you are teaching. Okay. You may be in a position of teaching someone something, but it just feels very strongly like there's lessons to be learned. Like you are karma. You are giving the lesson this time. Okay. And you're coming from a place of spite. You're coming from a place of maybe a little bit of revenge, or maybe you're just tired of putting up with someone's BS, that it's like enough, and you snap, basically. Okay. You snap verbally. So I'd watch out for the Gemini if you have crossed them in any way, because I mean, as we know, you and your words, right? You do very well with words. So coming from a place of venom, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what that's about as we pull some cards, but yeah, you are teaching lessons this month. You're teaching someone something. I'm also feeling like putting them in their place, or putting people in their place where they belong in your life, which is a beautiful thing, especially if you have been the type to allow others to sort of run all over you. So if you're standing up for yourself, wonderful. I'm proud of you. Good job. But just make sure that the people you are expressing this venom to are, of course, deserve it, right? Well, I don't know. It just depends on your situation. I mean, I don't even know, because like personally, I can say that I am capable of really expressing myself verbally and putting people in their place as I see fit when something like this happens. But as I have grown up and I've aged and I've gone through experiences, this type of stuff is just unnecessary, right? So if you can get to a place where you can just go cold, and instead of expressing these hateful thoughts and feelings verbally, you can just kill the whole situation completely with silence, right? And with excusing yourself from the entire situation in general, like that's the way to go, because you don't want to give energy and deplete yourself and deplete your energy into situations like this. If something is deserving you to get angry and to come from a place of spite, anger, vengeance, whatever, then that whole entire situation should not be a thing in your life, But we'll see. So first two cards out, you have the card of Temperance and Four of Water. So I just did the Sagittarius reading. So take a look at that if you have any Sagittarius energy in your birth chart, because the Temperance card is here. And then the Four of Water. Let's see. So in your personal energy, this is lovely. Temperance here is coming with some healing, it feels like. The Sagittarius also got the Six of Fire. All right. Oh, no, they didn't. They got a Six of Air. Okay, good. Regardless. There's just like a little bit of feeling let down. Okay. There's maybe you have loss on your mind, or argument, or, you know, you and another person have maybe recently just fallen out of sync or something like that. And it's just weighing on you, right? The Four of Water, it's like when something emotionally is sort of weighing on us, not so much that we are broken with the Three of Swords or something like that, but this is just more like a letdown and just like a little bit of an emotional uncomfortability. But Temperance is here trying to bring peace to this situation, trying to bring peace into your heart and into your energy field, you know, peace of mind. Like, it's just being really gentle and patient. And you may be doing this to yourself, like moving really slow, you know, treating yourself good, thinking, you know, positive thoughts and knowing that things are going to get okay. And I don't know, even I feel like I'm just like sort of caressing or soothing something, right? Like in how I'm speaking, that's how it sounds or feels to me. The Six of Fire does talk about accomplishment and overcoming obstacles. There's a little bit of popularity and attention. You may be getting a lot of attention from your external environment at this time. But you definitely have overcome a huge hurdle or a huge obstacle in your life. And that is definitely something to be proud of. You may be teaching others and coming from a place of experience. You may be telling stories. I don't know if you're like storytelling or like just talking to somebody about what you've been through. But I am getting that. Maybe you're going to therapy or something like that. But you just can't shake off the sense of justice in some way, or the sense of needing justice or needing someone to pay for what they've done. All right, here with the Venom card. So I think that you are, I wouldn't say conflicted, but you're definitely like going back and forth between trying to heal from something that you just overcame, and like really going back in time and getting mad all over again at this situation, what happened. All right. So just, yeah, of course. I mean, that is the process, you know, when we are healing, when we just got out of a bad situation or, you know, something like that. Yeah, we're going to think about it and we're going to think of what we could have done differently, what we could have said differently. We think of how we wasted so much time on a situation that was unnecessary, or, you know, like, whatever. Right. But just be gentle with yourself, right? Because those regrets, it's just a thought process. It's not really reality. We go through what we go through at the right time for the right reasons. You will see why all of this played out. I tell you that all the time. So again, be patient with yourself as you're going back and forth between these feelings. And then just know that, yeah, those things happen for a reason, but they are not real anymore because they are in the past, right? So if you think of being present in this moment, this is the moment that counts. The past and anything that happened right before this moment is no longer real. And anything that's about to happen the moment after this is also not real, right? So right now, this is where you got to be in this moment today at this time. Okay. All right. What is in the environment for the Gemini, please? This could be in the form of people, situations, circumstances. Gemini. The world, beautiful. May not feel beautiful, but it is beautiful. The world, what else? The Magician. Okay. Creating a whole new life. Or someone in your environment, maybe. And the Eight of Fire. Wow. Okay, yeah. So in your environment, things are happening super quickly. All right, whatever this is, it's been manifested. The spell has been casted. There's no taking it back. The intention has been sent out. You cannot take it back. Like, this is done. This is final. The world is here. Like, wrap it up with a bow and you're good to go. Okay, so this is beautiful energy. I have no problems with this right now. I don't even have really problems with where you're at either. Yes, you have that little sense of regret. Sometimes you get mad, but other than that, you are in a really good place. You are healing, like I said, and you're just moving forward here with the Six of Fire, and you are going down that path with your head held high. I'm getting, okay, your head held high, your self-respect, your self-value, you know, like standing up for yourself, standing up for what's right, that type of stuff. And in your environment, you're creating a whole new world, and it's going super fast. It's happening super fast. It's almost as though anything you touch is gold right now. So if you feel like you have been lucky or you're in the right place at the right time, really, really hone in on that and take advantage of it. And yeah, like relish in it for as long as you can. If you're in a luck phase at this time, but you're using all of your resources. You are coming from a place of experience. You're teaching others how you did it and what you did to be in this position or to create this opportunity for yourself. Things are growing. Okay, one thing is leading to another, to another, to another. It's like a trickle effect here. And the world is like, all right, like I want to say that it's like you noticed the window of opportunity. The world was like on the other side of the window saying like, hey, like, you know, I'm here. I'm ready to go. Are you ready? Let's go. Right. And yeah, so you're like, yeah, I'm out the door. Right. And you left. So you're out there with the world right now. I don't know. I mean, if you're a reader, you understand how these messages come to you, right? It's very metaphorically symbolic. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying, right? Like it's just coming out. Okay, so let's see. We're going to go into more depth, use another deck, get some more details. What's coming through for the Gemini? What does the Gemini need to anticipate, prepare for, know about? Again, this could also be in the form of people, situations, circumstances. Gemini, please. Ooh. Yay! 10 of Pentacles. What else? The High Priestess reversed. There's that Six of Wands again. I'm interested to know why the High Priestess came out reverse when I don't have reversals. I don't use reversals. And if they do come out reverse, yes, I do read them that way, but they have to fall out like that or something has to happen. All of these cards are right side up. So for a reason, the High Priestess here is something that you need to know. Your intuition is off. Yes, you have all of these beautiful things happening. Don't get me wrong, but there's something about your gut and you not listening to it. For some of you, if you meditate a lot, if you do a lot of spiritual work, you've closed yourself off to be seen in the spiritual world, on the spiritual side. It's almost as though there's a blockage here. Not sure if anybody tries to connect with you in the spirit world, in the 4D, in dream world or meditation, right? But I'm getting that for some of you. It's like you're shut off, like you're not open for business on the other side. Okay, so if you're a mystic or you do this type of work, you know, you're highly sensitive, you're clairvoyant, or I don't know, something like that. It's almost as though, like I said, you've shut yourself off. You're not, no one can pick up on you. So yeah, this is telling me that you're living here in the real world, in the 3D, which is fine. But yeah, you're definitely overcoming things that, you know, just sort of made you feel heavy and weighed down. All right. 10 of Pentacles is beautiful here, giving you stability, security, working on that dream. You're in a good place physically, outwardly, externally. You're overcoming your obstacles and things like that, like I said, but there's a lot of work to be done. Okay, there's a lot of work to be done as it relates to connecting to your higher self, connecting to yourself, to your spiritual side. All right? I'm not even talking about emotions. I'm talking about spirituality. All right? What do you believe in? You know, do you believe in something bigger than yourself? And if you don't, then it is yourself that you believe in. What kind of connection do you have with your higher self? Right? With that internal talk, you know, the instincts. How are your instincts right now? You know, do they need to be worked on? Do you need to, it's almost as though instinct and intuition are like a muscle that needs to be worked out in order to keep it going and to keep it strong. There's something around that. What else for the Gemini? Yay, the Empress. I'm also getting that this place here can get the best of you. All right? This anger, this hatred, this sort of like regret and this need to get payback could get the best of you. It's almost like you know better. You know better than to be acting out this way and feeding into this with another person, but you are ignoring that inner talk. You know, your higher self is telling you, like, wait up, like, no, we're not doing that. And you're just like, I'm turning you off, right? Like, I'm shutting you out, and you're doing that to your intuition and your higher self here. So I wouldn't advise, I don't think you would even advise that of anyone. But I mean, yeah, sometimes we do the things that we absolutely know we shouldn't be doing. So good luck with that. Okay, so the Empress, beautiful energy here. Is this another person? It could be. I'm feeling like it is. What else? So creativity, fertility. Again, externally, physically, financially, you're good. Oh my goodness. Well, you are definitely acting out. You're definitely pushing, like, what is this? Why do I want to say? I always get these phrases wrong. I want to say pushing buttons, but it's not pushing buttons. It's like pushing yourself to your limits, right? But like in a little bit of a destructive way. Okay, so, and it could be with an Empress type of person, male or female. I mean, the Devil does come with a tremendous amount of power, but that power is rooted in pride and ego. Sometimes it's necessary, right? But sometimes it's not. It's like you're not sure whether you should be focused on building this new world. Again, it's that back and forth thing, and I get it. That's, you know, the Gemini lesson and life, right, with all of the back and forth stuff in your mind and in your actions and, you know, whatever. But it's coming with a sense of conflict, inner turmoil, inner conflict of, you know, focusing on building something for your life here, which you seem to have a really good life at this time. And then the Devil stuff, right, which is extravagance and being pulled toward this sense of mischief or naughtiness. okay? Naughtiness here with an Empress type of person, whether you are the Empress or not, I don't know. But, you know, this is like that sense of like royalty, you know, people who have it all and also are extravagant with their lifestyle in some way. Okay, we'll get a clarifier for this in just a second. But you're feeding your pleasures, okay? Living a life of luxury, and this wanted to come out for sure. Doing things that your mom and dad wouldn't approve of. I don't know. What else? Let's see. Maybe my mom and dad would. Okay. What else for the Gemini? Ooh, Page of Cups. Beautiful. So there's a lot of tension here with you and another person, but at the same time, I don't know, it's like irritability. It's irritability. If you're around people and you feel like irritable, like just don't be around them, you know. Like maybe you need some time to yourself here for a little bit. Like maybe you need to be a little secretive as well about the things that you're doing and what you're focused on. The High Priestess reversed, there's no secrecy there. Like you don't have to showcase it. Yeah, the Eight of Cups and the Judgment card. I mean, you want to go toward emotional fulfillment. You want a new start from an emotional standpoint. All right. You want emotional satisfaction. Maybe you want to connect emotionally with somebody, or, you know, have a bond with someone. It's like, or maybe you're looking for love or something, you know, like you're out there, you're playing the field, you're in the scene, the dating scene, whatever the case is. And you just aren't meshing very well with people at this time. There's awareness coming through about that. I'm getting a person who is well established, has a good life, has worked to get where they're at, but is restless. Their energy, their mind is restless. And they may be looking for ways to distract themselves or to fulfill this void or fulfill this hole. You know, it's like looking for people to just hang out with them, but they're not people of substance. Or, you know, it's like being out in the scene and being social, things like that, but with no genuine connections. It's like a little bit of emptiness here. And you work, it's like day job versus nightlife. You connect here and there, but it doesn't go anywhere. What are you looking for? In your environment, there's so much to be created. There's a whole world at your fingertips that you can create. Maybe it's so vast that it's hard for you to pinpoint anything or to grab onto anything. But what is it that has you so restless and like unfulfilled? You have it all, but you're not fulfilled. What is the Two of Swords? Judgment. In the middle of the month, I think this moment of judgment is happening for a lot of us. Something's going on that is going to stop us in our tracks and be like, hey, pay attention, you know. Queen of Swords. I'm feeling so like overwhelmingly that like everyone should really stop and like pay attention and focus and like look at their surroundings and see like what they have. Because I don't know if like things are going to change, soon. Feels like that. Like things are going to change soon. And what do you have in life right now that you feel good about? Usually this is love, bonds, relationships, family. Usually the human being at the end of the day, right, when things are all said and done, it seems like from, what I hear, it's always about family and connections, more time with the people you love or the people that love you, right? And maybe you're restless here because you don't have that. And I'm so sorry, okay, to say. And maybe it's just a moment in time and that's happening and you realizing it, which is the good thing, right? That you're understanding why you have been feeling the way you're feeling. And it doesn't mean in any way, let's just say if you're single, right? Single person, good life, no kids, you have some friends, but nothing serious, whatever. And there's like a emptiness that's not filled there. It doesn't mean that you need a person to heal you or to, how can I say? Well, I guess it does. In this case, I wouldn't advocate for that normally, right? Like, I'm not saying that people should go out and find a relationship so they can feel better about themselves. Like, absolutely not. But in this case, it does feel like you would like to enjoy life with someone here, okay? You would like to share your life with someone. Not because you need to, but you want to, So I think that there's some awareness around that, and it's okay, and that's a good thing. And maybe taking some steps, like I said, there are things in your environment that you're doing to promote that and attract a life that way. But at the same time, you can't help but be angry, probably about how you got to this state. All right. There's probably old experience that you have dealt with, whether that's in childhood, your parents, your caregivers, or ex relationships that you put blame on to, or even like self-blame, right? Like, how did you allow it type of thing. But yeah, once you heal this and once you get through this, you'll get back on track. Okay. This doesn't feel to me like a hopeless situation or a completely broken person. It just feels like you've been through something that you had to overcome. Your intuition is off right now. Your instincts are off right now, which is opening the door for the devil and the venom. So just be careful with that and try to bring that into balance, okay? And I think you will here with the Judgment card coming through, helping you notice where you're headed and how you've been expressing these behaviors. Once you turn this High Priestess, right, the connection with your higher self, your intuition, your instinct around, and really connect with that and get rid of this stuff, I think you'll be on your way, okay? All right, so let's see. Say the takeaway card for the Gemini here. The message from the universe. It's a good takeaway message here for the Gemini, please. Beautiful. Yeah, totally. Reflection. I think all of this time is a time of reflection. The energy of reflection supports our growth through the insights we get from the contemplations of self and others. Beautiful. The energy of reflection supports our growth through the insights we get from the contemplation and, from the contemplations of self and others. Just be careful, because I think that this whole reading is a time of reflection, but as you're reflecting, you're bringing up old emotions that are, again, no longer real because they are in the past. All right. So be careful with too much reflection. It's okay to go back and just be like, okay, this is how I got here. I'm grateful for the lesson, the good and the bad, the highs and the lows, the ugly and the beautiful. And now that's over. This is the moment I'm in. All I can do now is focus on that and set myself up for a better future. All right. Well, if you got anything out of today's reading, please hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. Thank you as always for your time and energy. Happy New Year. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.